My name is Lee McCarthy. I'm a fire protection engineer and the president of Unmatched LLC, which is a fire investigation consulting company. Forensically, we look at post-fire scenes and try to figure out how fire started.
The event was definitely scary. It's one of those things where what could have happened. Fortunately, my wife was here. It sounds like the dryer was about to complete anyway. Like if that dryer just started and was going to be running for additional 40 minutes and my wife was still upstairs, we really lucked out. It could have been a lot worse than it actually was.
There can be a variety of different ways that a dryer fire can occur. It can be due to overheating whenever dryer vents get clogged. That can cause mechanical failures.
When I walked in, she was on the phone with the fire department. They came in and they pulled out the dryer, checked all the ducts. There was nothing in the wall, but fortunately for us, the fire was contained in the dryer. There was some lint that fell and never made it to the dryer hose and ignited.
Lint is a particularly lightweight, easily ignitable, combustible material that's surrounding a dryer just by the nature of it being a dryer. So if that's not maintained and cleaned, it's a pretty readily ignitable material that can then spread to other combustible materials and cause a larger fire than just the lint itself.
We had no idea how common dryer fires could be. Actually, the fire chief who we spoke to, this was his second one in 2 weeks.
According to the NFPA statistics, dryer and washer fires account for about 4% of fires annually.
We're very fortunate that it was contained in the dryer. We always try to remember to, clean out the lint trap. And when I'm outside, I always look at the outside duct and make sure it's clear. And we never thought to have our dryer vents clean.
I mean, the dangers of a dryer fire is the dangers of any fire. They cause smoke and heat, cause injuries and fatalities.
My wife was standing at the doorway and she starts waving to me frantically. I had no idea what was going on. As soon as I stepped into our laundry room, it just smelled like fireworks went off. I asked her, what the heck's going on? And I guess she was upstairs bathing my son, and she happened to come down, and there was all this smoke in our laundry room and in our kitchen. And she had no idea what happened.
I've investigated numerous dryer fires. Oftentimes it's just due to lack of maintenance, both from the dryer itself if it's old, and then cleaning the vent. I would say you would at least want to check it and clean it annually. Like if you notice that your clothes are not drying, that might be an indication that the vent is clogged and you should clean that probably more often. Another particular problem is if your dryer vents are long. If it's longer, you're going to want to clean that more often because it doesn't have the speed to keep it clean. So you can get a lot more lint collecting in a longer dryer vent.
After this event, we regularly want to get our dryer vents clean and make sure we're preventing another potential catastrophe.
Dryer fires are a dangerous thing that can occur, so I would highly recommend not running your dryer when you're not home so that if something were to occur, you could discover that. It's good to have smoke alarms and other things in the location where your dryer is. If something were to ignite, you could be alerted to it quickly. And then as with any appliance, it's good to be sure to maintain that appliance and keep up with maintenance of the motor and cleaning and cleanliness of the dryer to make sure that fires don't occur.
We're very fortunate that it was, contained in our dryer. It could have been a lot more devastating, costly. We live in a great neighborhood. I hate to have to move out because, we had something simple that we could have prevented from getting our dryer vents clean and have our house go up in flames.
To have a company like Mold Medics that can come out, clean the dryer vents and put our minds at ease that could prevent this event from happening again.